going on, Jeromes? So, of course, we know that J.J. McCarthy is quarterback one for the Minnesota Vikings, but as we've advocated in the past, it would be beautiful if Kevin O'Connell used his quarterback whisper. Stop being ass. Thank you. Used his quarterback whisper talents for good. I gave the Vikings a quarterback factory, whether it's draft picks, whether it's mama, I can change him type players, and just develop solid backup quarterbacks because that's important, and then let them leave free agency, get comp pick consideration, or trade them, or do whatever you want, right? So I think that given Kevin O'Connell's prowess, Stafford won a Super Bowl, Kirk Cousins' best ball, passionate, slinging Sammy Darnold, all that stuff, every single day I'm going to make you a little less gross. And he can do that to a bunch of quarterbacks that need a little career rehab. We'll be good to go. So here are seven quarterbacks candidates for students at the Kevin O'Connell Center for Quarterbacks Who Can't Throw Good and want to learn how to do other things good too. Or I kind of nailed it. Close enough. Anyways, number one is the obvious one, Anthony Richardson. Of course, Kevin O'Connell, Richardson had that post-game moment last year, which is good to go. Richardson dealing with another shoulder issue, could lose his job to Daniel Jones, another graduate of the Kevin O'Connell Center for Quarterbacks Who Can't Throw Good. But Richardson, coming out of Florida, 1 year starting, some marginal interest by the Vikings in him in 2023. Of course, the Vikings couldn't get up into the stratosphere where Richardson was taken. He's only 23, but through 2 seasons, he's had that AC joint injury, 50.6% completion percentage, which is not good. But the highlights, man, just 65 yards on a frozen rope, and he's a tank in the run game. And it just seems like a spot where I think it's not going to work out with the Colts, right? It doesn't seem like they have the infrastructure or patience to get him where he needs to be. And Richardson needed a lot of work. Like, he's a major project, and he was a gamble coming on in. But sometimes gambles don't pay off, and Richardson, come on in. Just be J.J. McCarthy's backup. Well, I can try to fix you, and just go from there. Next up, number 2. Justin Fields. So, sort of similar vein. And Justin Fields in the 2021 draft. Oh, the Vikings are trying to trade up for Justin Fields. No, they're trying to trade up with the Panthers for J.C. Horn. But Fields, ruined by the Bears because that's the place where quarterbacks go to die. And then he went to the Steelers. He should have stayed the Steelers starter last year. I mean, I don't know why they benched him after 6 starts because Russ was whatever. But last year, Fields went 4-2 as a starter, completed 65.8% of his passes, 1,106 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, 1 pick, 5 rushing touchdowns as well. And now he's with the Jets and Aaron Glenn. We'll see if he can do a little something there. But, I mean, the Jets are the secondary place where quarterbacks go to die. So Justin Fields, come on. Justin Fields only 26, and the prophecy. Make it happen. Next up, number 3. Ooh. It's getting a little bit spicy. So, yes, Trevor Lawrence recently got paid. But Lawrence, we have a new regime in Duval with Liam Cohen and company and our guy Grant Udinski. And Lawrence, everyone just assumed Lawrence is going to be a superstar. That has panned out. Him coming in from Clemson, seen as the next Elway or Peyton or Andrew Luck, just an absolutely safe prospect. But he's been high variance. He's been up and down. And he is only 25, but a 22-38 record in Jacksonville, 60.6% completion percentage last year. Also dealt with injuries. And it's just, I don't know. I feel like you easily could see Jacksonville moving on. Now, he could also end up in a spot where he's just handed another quarterback job right away, or a minimum, a bridge quarterback job. But, I mean, Trevor Lawrence, we can fix you. Yeah. Next up, number 4, also pretty obvious, Will Levis of the Tennessee Titans. Now, kind of thought that Levis was in the Sam Howell, was in the Aiden O'Connell boat. Could have been had for a marginal trade during the draft since Tennessee obviously drafted Cam Ward. But Levis, another player from the 2023 draft that the Vikings reportedly had some interest in, but they passed, took Addison, and then Levis ended up a second-round pick by the Titans. But he's only 25. He's certainly a meme, right? But also, as we said, never discount, hey, that guy played well against the scouting. And Levis hitting Westbrook-Akine on that one random 9 route that just hit pay dirt. Maybe Kevin O'Connell just saw that. I was like, But 5-16 as a starter, 21 touchdowns, 16 picks, completing 61% of his passes. Like, his offensive line has been shoddy. His weapons have been whatever. But Levis, I don't know. Like, honestly, I'd be way more fired up for Richardson or Fields. But Levis, I feel like Levis has a capped ceiling Whereas Richardson and Fields could be all up in there. Next up, speaking of where quarterbacks go to die, Caleb Williams of the Bears. So I understand that he's heading into year 2. And I know that they tried to fix the offensive line by trading for Joe Thuney, who's too old, trading for Jonah Jackson and paying him $17.5 million per year, even though he can't pass block, paying Drew Dahlman $14 million a year, even though he can't pass block. You basically got a $14 million Garrett Bradbury. Congratulations. But Caleb is high variance, hero ball, all that stuff. I do think that Kevin O'Connell could rein that in a little bit. And, of course, the Seth Wickersham ESPN piece that basically Caleb and his pops were trying to force his way to Minnesota, but the Bears weren't going to let him get away, but it's okay. Give it to my baby. Williams is only 23, 5-12 last year started, 20 touchdowns, 6 picks, 3,541 yards passing, which is not 4,000. So I do think that eventually the Bears will ruin him. Maybe Caleb gives another shot somewhere else, but maybe in the back of Caleb's mind is like, hey, let me get a year with Kevin O'Connell. He can fix all my mechanics. I could be part of a winning team. I could back up JJ, be a good teammate, and then go from there. It'd be smart. Next up, number 6, Kyler. Now, Kyler's my guy because we are the same height. That is neat. If you get that reference without Googling it, you're fantastic. Also, he's partially Korean. So, Kyler and Sam Howell, my guys, right? Timmy Chang crawled so these guys could run. All right. But Kyler's 27, and it just seems like he hasn't panned out on his potential. All right. He's got the contract, playing Call of Duty and all that stuff, but 67% completion percentage for his career, 31 rushing touchdowns. This is going to be his age 28 season, so it could be a spot, too, where he gets a bridge quarterback job very quickly, just like Caleb, just like Trevor Lawrence. So who knows? Lastly, number 7, keep bleeding, keep bleeding, love. Love stinks. Yeah, all the puns, all the song puns. But Jordan Love, so he's only been a 2-year starter for the Packers, and basically the Packers made him the highest paid player in NFL history based off a half a season not being asked. But just like we talked about LaFleur, everything just seems hollow with Jordan Love. Like, you think that Jordan Love should be the guy, except you have your reservations and you don't know if he's actually going to be it, right? So Jordan Love, like, once the Packers give up on you, once they go fish in the draft, once they do whatever, hey, just cross the river to the good side, back up J.J. McCarthy, get some actual good quarterback coaching from Kevin O'Connell, and then, baby, just go from there. Because love stinks. Yeah. But your thoughts are thoughts. 7 candidates to be students at the Kevin O'Connell Center for Quarterbacks who can't throw good and want to learn to do other stuff good as well. 2, close enough. Let us know who should be on the list, who should not be on the list. Let us know. Comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.